Hello, Monsters Abound here, and welcome back to Total War Warhammer 3 and part 15 of my Yuan Bo campaign, where we are currently finishing off Skrolk. Oh, Skrolk got punted, and there's a masked stranger there. As we double team Skrolk. Skrolk is having a bad time. He's having a really bad time, holy shit. He's going down so hard. We've got Bretonian reinforcements arriving to back us up, which is very nice. Friends with battle. No, battles with friends. That's the way. That's the correct way of saying that. Oh, look at this large blob of Skaven. Shame if someone were to land a comet on them. Anytime now. Yeah, that'll do it. And then I used the second one, which was slightly surplus requirements, and mostly just killed poor people. But fortunately they're poor, so no one cares about them. And the Skaven are retreating. I think Skrolk's only got like one settlement left. Yeah, he's screwed. I am going to venerate, and for some reason that gives me more guys. Great, that's fine. I think for the most part, Skrolk is dead. I think he's out of here. Fuck that guy. Do I want to do anything here? I just kind of really like the extra growth. It's not amazing. Instrument of the divine. But it does enough. Let's get some rockets. I do like me a rocket. Do like me a rocket. And you need more. Right, so let's get rid of those bows, because bows are bad. Crossbows are for life. Valiant Lord. You need to, right, you need to heal up. We have oh, we've done, oh yeah, we've still got that thing to kill, haven't we? We've still got that one last doobry what's it to kill. They are quite nasty, but is that all of them? It is all of them. We've got 5 turns. Holy shit. Holy shit. Okay, let's build that. I'm a little bit nervous about what's going to happen here. We need armies everywhere, basically, I think, is because I don't know if we've got like one big battle to fight, or if it's going to like they're going to just attack us again, or quite what I don't know what to expect. That's the problem. Hello? He looks cranky, doesn't he? He looks like a cranky boy.
You would turn down such weaponry.
Okay, we can reach that. I think we're going to have to. Can we? Yeah, we can. We should. Oh, we should definitely go for that, shouldn't we? Okay, let's finish you off. You need to be finished. Are you going to kill my crows? Holy shit, you're not. Wonders will never fucking cease. Holy shit. Take the... Okay, oh my god, they're dead. That's it, they're out of here. They are gone. Oh, did they... What's going on over here? Hanyu Port. Oh. Why... Oh. Alright. Gotta be honest, I wasn't super invested in that friendship. I'm a fair weather friend. Let us go and bot. What the fuck is what? Why am I taking attrition from this? Okay, I'm not gonna. Oh my god! Oh no! Oh no! What's that about? Come on! Come on, guys! Be cool. Okay, our main issue here is going to be those emotional support lizards, because they have Comet of Cassandora, and the last thing I want is for them to launch Comets of Cassandora on my boys. So we've got to keep an eye. Basically, I've tagged them with my flying units, because obviously these guys don't have much in the way of missile troops, which means my Longmar Riders and the Sun Dragon should be fairly safe just taking on the emotional support feather snakes. Meanwhile, we're taking on the rear of the Lizard Man. Now, I expected the infantry to make a break for it, but other than like hanging back, they're not really doing very much. So that is the perfect time for Yuan Bo to go and chase down some lizards. Bonk. So he's basically just running around, kill stealing dinosaur kills. What a prick. Meanwhile, we get close enough to drop a final transmutation, hopefully trying to take out those emotional support lizards, bring them down. Mostly just keep them back, keep them away from our infantry, because as soon as they get in range of that infantry, they would fucking love to drop a comment on it. Have an ancient Stegodon. Don't they look fucking good? They look so good. Like, the monster design in Warhammer is just ludicrously good. Don't worry about those arrows, you're fine. Well, getting in there. Punching a Stegiosaurus to death. Good work. Meanwhile, most of the Coatl are dead, which is good. I wonder if maybe they were trying to engage the flying units. I have heard that the AI is a bit janky with flying units at the moment. I don't know how they keep making it worse. But somehow they managed it. So need to bring those guys down. We're also trying to get some magic on the Temple Guards. Yuan Bo has charged in, and then we get the that didn't actually do very much damage. What is your spell intensity at the moment? Can I tell? Oh, it's still 195. For some reason, it did not do very much to these Temple Guard. They were unfazed by it. Not entirely sure why. It's not really the end of the world as we pick off the last few of the feather snakes. There we go. That's it. Get the fuck out of my airspace. Thank you very much. Now the infantry is starting to move in. Led by the Sacred Croxagore. Get the shots in there. Good stuff. Still got a few units we need to finish off. We've wiped out most of this army, to be fair. Most of this army is very dead. Little Jade Line. The Jade Line seems to take a lot of damage, and I genuinely don't know why. Like, their stats are pretty good. Their stats are reasonable. Look at that. They've got another, like, 8 bonus first infantry, 380 weapon strength, 79 melee attack, and yet they just seem to get wrecked so quickly. I don't know if he's good against, like, single target or, like, large blobs or what is going on there. I genuinely don't know. Ah, lasers! Lasers! They burn! The goggles! They do nothing. Never mind. And the last of the Lizard Man host is breaking and running. Well, I think that's the last of them. I don't really need the money, but I'll take it anyway. Okay, mate, you ain't doing shit. Let's get you dead. Let's get you fucking dead, mate. Okay, good. We've killed the lizard. No, I still haven't read that short story, and from what it sounds like, it does not explain anything about why Yuan Bo is in Austria. It's not in any way connected to it. So there's no reason for Yuan Bo to be in Austria as far as I'm concerned. It's just faction diversity reasons. People can make up all of this background they like. Doesn't actually. That's just fan theory. Right up until the point they actually confirm, and I don't think they're ever going to bother. Don't think they're going to bother because I feel like they're phoning it in with the DLC these days. I mean, more stuff is good, right? I mean, I'm never going to complain about DLC, but well, because I get it for free, don't I? What have I got to complain about?
Fit for a prince.
Exactly.
Authority.
Okay, I'm tempted to like recruit another. I don't know if we need another army. That's my problem. I don't quite know what to expect.
Iron Dragon.
I think I'm going to send Zhao Ming over here just in case. His army's not great, but you know, he's a dragon boy. So if we bring you over there, we've still got 4 turns left, and we haven't really got any enemies in Cathay. Not Cathay. We've got plenty of enemies in Cathay. Cathay's fucked. Cathay is fucked. We've got Zinch, we've got Dark Elves, we got Skaven. Admittedly, the Burning Wind clan is holding on for the moment, but I don't think they're going to be holding on for much longer. Looks like they're just slowly getting rolled over, which I don't really care about. You know what? I thought Tyrion was doing well against Marathi, but Marathi is making inroads amazingly. Is there anyone who will... Oh, you will be cool with me? I'll be cool with you then. The omens are good. Yes, we did exterminate your entire race, but, I mean, in our defense, I wanted a nice new compass.
Friends of the Empire, come. Of course.
I was just gonna... It's just the way I'm standing, actually.
Child of the Nine.
You are... Wow, the Pirates of Sartosa want to be friends. It's a bit fucking weird, but okay. Let's have a little agreement over there as well. And who else? Anyone else? I mean, we could potentially...
The Boca Palace's doors are open to you. A pleasure.
Is it hot and they've melted?
The dragon-blooded.
Ready. I trust our deal. Agreed.
Alright. I guess we'll do something like that and get, I'm assuming, even more money. I mean, it's not bad. It's not as much as I expected, but...
I have a strange hunger.
Is it for drugs? It's almost certainly for drugs. Don't do drugs,
It is
kids.
mine.
You might turn into a dragon. Right, okay, so we've got 2 armies down here. You need to come over here just in case. We'll start moving people into sort of the general direction, try and sort of recruit some more armies, that kind of thing. I'm a little bit unsure
That I would lead more effectively.
about what I should be planning on doing here. Because it says... Only then can you defend the Wujing Compass from the final incursion. What final incursion? Also, I haven't done that fucking quest yet.
Dragon.
I am so bad. I am so bad at remembering to do quests because most of the items are so boring. You know, I feel like specialist quest items should be game changers in my opinion. That's what I think. You know, things like the chain, like get the chainsaw, you go, yes, this is going to make me into a... Most of the quest items you don't really care about for the most part. Some of the old ones, you barely even... Oh, come on now. Come on now. That's not cool.
Shall we talk over tea?
I don't know who you are, but you're a prick. Not you, sorry. Sure, I'll have a defensive alliance with you, I guess. Is my reputation okay? It's still very high, okay. Like Zhao Ming! Yay!
The celestial blacksmith.
Hello? Hello, Greebits. I don't like you there. You can get massively fucked. Come and join me, useless bastards. Right, let's bop you. Oh, the crow people died. Of course they did. I mean, at this point, you're just kind of like, well, yeah, obviously you did. Obviously. Why wouldn't you? All right. Ugh. I'm gonna get a fire red rocket. Treat yourself.
I cannot delegate this.
No, well, no, literally you can't. You need to teleport. Alright, let's get this over and done with, shall we? Oh, don't tell me I'm being ambushed. I don't want to be ambushed. That sucks. What have I got? Why have I got Magma Storm and Gehenna's Gold? Oh, you know what? I don't care.
These traitors have fled back to their vile benefactor and revealed the source of the pox on our lands. This virulent mire may be their domain, but I know you brave and true warriors of Cathay will not shirk your duty. Our enemies think themselves safe here in their new home. The Dragon Emperor's reach is long, and none can hide from his judgment. Poor shielded, bloated master. Our fallen country must be dispatched first. And then, the Executioner's axe comes for the demon. Once it has fallen, harmony will be restored to Grand Cathay.
Weird concoction, Cathay and Nurgle together. They start off with a lot of artillery at the top of the hill, and I did not like the idea of marching directly into that. So our army is holding back while the Wybird and Yuan Bo move up, along with the flyers who are flanking around. See the arc of their... some of them are turning now to bear on our flyers, but I'm feeling pretty good about that. Got some winds doing some good damage as we sneak. I'm just going to send Yuan Bo straight into the teeth of the enemy army. Let's just get on with that. We do have enemy reinforcements now arriving. Plague bearers. They're going to take a little while to get over here though. So no, not a concern right now, is it? It's not a pressing concern as we take out the artillery to make sure that that's not causing us any more problems. We need to take out the alchemists, and that will give us those cataclysm spells that we saw. So having... I mean, they're both executable, but I don't want to waste my execute on them. I'm going to wait until, you know, we've got something useful to execute. Because those guys will die to, well, a stiff breeze at this point. Oh, that guy's head came off. The enemy artillery has been dealt with. We also have flyer reinforcements coming in from our flank, which is why this army is now turning to face them. Nurgle flyers are, I mean, the plague drones, quite nasty. Even more reinforcements, including, so Quakus. I'm a bit Quakus does not sound like a Cathay name. I don't quite know what's going on. Obviously it's a Cathay caster, but I don't know why the Cathay caster is coming in as reinforcements. Just seems weird. So I'm not entirely sure what's going on there. So the rock flies, plague drones, very, very potent, good at locking down enemy missile units. They are very tanky. However, with an entire army concentrated on them, and Jade Lion there to help out, we should be able to knock them out pretty quickly. The Furies never even get close. They get taken out almost immediately. So the first wave of Nurgle troops is almost on us. We also have Virox Viletide. He's got a very big bell end. I mean, that's ludicrously big. It's so fucking big. It's huge. That's what she said. Anyway, so we need to kill him. So he's, I mean, he's only level 1. He's not a huge, it's not huge, but he does have a bunch of, abilities which suggests he's like a higher level, but he is only level 1. Restore the Blighted. Holy shit. Okay. I haven't played Ted yet in Immortal Empires, have I? Maybe I should play Ted next. Obviously make him Nurgle. It's just a given. Oh, you know what? I need to do the... I need to get those extra bits. They're Zinch bits though, aren't they? Probably won't use them. So we are knocking out those Jade Warriors, just finishing off the last of the Cathay army. I was hoping to get that done before the Nurgle forces show up, but Virox with his massive bell end have already arrived. However, Yuan Bo is now dragon forming his way towards him. It's actually quite an interesting quest battle, this. I genuinely think they did a good job with this. So we're going to take out the enemy Demon Prince. Let's kill him off. It's got final transmutation. He is using Pestilent Regeneration at the same time. How much? Oh, he does have a lot of health. I don't know whether that's like boosted over what it would normally be, but either way, we can always execute him. The rest of the army is now moving up. I'm going to use this hill to our benefit, because weirdly, being at the bottom of a hill is actually quite useful. Seeing as you don't, if the enemy's coming down the hill, then your missile units can always spot them. So being on a downward hill is actually really useful for your missile units, because they can easily pick off enemy units engaged in melee combat that way. Dueling with that Demon Prince, he is down at half health, and Yuan Bo is barely scratched. Plus, of course, we can execute, so this guy is gonna have a bad time. Oh, he's nearly executable. Oh, wow. He went down like a sack of shit. Down he goes. He is dead. He's out of here. Demon Prince is gone. Prince has left the building. Meanwhile, the rest of our forces are opening up on the incoming Nurgle force. They're coming in piecemeal, which obviously makes life a little bit easier for us. Taking out these great unclean ones. Quite a high priority. If only they had missile resistance, eh? They have physical... 20% physical resistance is not that much. He's soaking up an entire army's worth of fire, so he's done quite well for himself. The other great unclean one literally just barges through the Jade Warriors to get at the Y-Bird. So I need to do something to stop that. There's our first Cataclysm spell. It's the Gehenna's Golden Orb or something. It's kind of meh. It's very situational. It's fine, I guess. And there is the Fire one, the Eruption, which looks visually very cool. And it did manage to hold back those Plague Bearers momentarily, which means that I can finish off the ones coming towards me, kind of splitting the army in two. Right, we need to take out this Great Unclean one. He's being a massive pain in the ass, which is why our cannons and the Sun Dragon are focusing on him to bring him down. The Plague Bearers are not entirely sure what they're doing. They're marching backwards and forwards. There goes the final transmutation. That's gonna. Yeah, they're taking a lot of damage now because they got sad. We've brought in the Great Longmar Riders to engage the Plague Bearers, which I think they're winning. Combat even. Yeah, but there's not much left, to be honest, for the Demon side. Just a few units. Their General's dead. The Great Unclean One's dead. It's just some exalted Plague Bearers. And by themselves, they are not really much of a problem to deal with. We'll mop them up fairly easily. As quest battles go, this is definitely one of the better ones. So, good job. Ah, we finally did it. Is this actually any good? What does it do? It is a weapon. Okay. Kinda shit. I'll go level with you. Kinda shit. Where are... You're there. You're there.
Were created for such triumphs.
I can't remember what weapon you had before. Do you have the Von Carstein blade? That gives you regeneration. You don't have regeneration now, do you? See, I think regeneration's better. I mean, it's only 20 seconds of... It is a massive boost. It is a massive boost, but only 20 seconds. Okay, I'm going to stick with it, but I think it's on a knife edge, which is... I mean, the Von Carstein blade is a good weapon.
My effectiveness could be increased.
Indeed. Okay, well, we've not really got for the next like 3 turns. We don't really have much to do, apart from move some guys into some more opportune positions. I'm tempted to get another army up here. Do I do that? I could do that. Should I do that? I'm going to do that. I'm going to get Celestial Dragon. No. So, yeah, Celestial General, this one. A Martial Artist. Yeah, you're going to get you. That's the one.
Celestial General. I would take that.
Good.
Defend my soldiers.
Right, let's get you a whole bunch of very scary shooty lads, I guess. Something like that. Something like that. We could get more gold, couldn't we? Yep. Get a lovely dock. And I don't know, maybe some defences just to be on the safe side. Some of that. I could get a happy building. This wait, which is the happy building? That's the is that the happiest? No, that's the happiest building. Wait, conscription office compared to conscription field. I guess people like to be in an office rather than the field. Fair enough. I guess you get the aircon, don't you? And there are those days where I used to work in this office, which was in the middle of the building. So I would spend all day without natural light. And then I'd go out. I'd go out near to a window and it would just be blinding. It's like, ah, Christ. Fuck, sun. Shall I just give this away?
Bow before the rightful lords of the realm, and
Shut
I will hear
up.
your demands.
I'm just going to give you that one. Yeah.
Yes.
Because I don't have the other bits, and frankly, it just seems like a lot of faff. Okay. What do we want to do here? I mean, none of this is I guess this would give us more defensive supplies if we come under siege. Potentially. In every other respect, I just don't really... I mean, I guess more money would be nice. I don't really need it, though. Into magic. I mean, Celestial Intervention's quite... I'm just going to... You know what? I quite... We got growth, and that's going to help me build up my settlements, get better defences, all that kind of good stuff. I say, let's stick with that one. Right, more shooty cannons. That's. I've not really built a lot of artillery.
Even now.
In this campaign. So we've got to. I mean,
Set up my tent.
could I? No, we've stacked out the global recruitment. I was like, maybe I could recruit some more guard, but no, I've literally stacked. Probably recruiting those. I mean, we might. It depends how long it takes before everything kicks off. That's the problem. I just don't know. I don't know where it's going to kick off or how. I just have to assume it will.
Attention.
It's going to take Ren quite a long time to get up there. You are, for the most part, fine. I'm going to give you those just to stack out your army, just in case. Yuan Bo is just going to sit down there with Chan. Okay, I think we're in a fairly good position here. We just need to wait for the last of the thingy-majigs, the doobie whatsits. That's it. That's what I meant. Yeah. Winds of Pain. So we should actually have access to be able to recruit more stuff now. 4 fucking turns. I don't want to spend 4 turns recruiting something. That's the fucking problem.
Celestial ancestors.
That's the fucking problem.
Celestial General.
Especially as I don't know. Like, in 1 turn, is everything going to go fucking bonkers or what? I think we just end the turn. We just end the turn and see what happens.
The winds of magic betwixt.
Yeah, whatever. Okay, the final ritual is at hand, flexing the bounds of the Great Compass. Its power soon be extended, growing more attuned to the elemental winds than ever before. The benefits of Cathay shall be endless. However, as expected, the Lizardmen protest in outrage, declaring that such rights fly in the face of the old ones and their great plan. Their meddling is assured, but Dragon does not bow before mere reptiles. As the cold ones rally to arms, the Celestial Empire shall stand defiant, put an end to the foolish intrusion. Nothing more shall interfere with the ritual's completion. Okay, I mean, that looks less problematic than the armies we were facing previously. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We are going... Right, we're going to rejig this army. We're doing a rejig. We're doing a rejig. We're doing a rejig by recruiting all this shit. Yeah, okay. So, I think what I need to do... We can recruit those and then head south. And then... So, I thought maybe it might be something like the rituals in Warhammer 2 where... you just get spawns all over the place, but it's just a quest battle. That's fine. That's fine. That's not a problem. So, I need to move my... Because I'm going to want to be able to... I want those... Oh, you know what we should have done? Should have done that. Should have done that. What is this one again? Broken Lands. Oh, it's recruit... Oh, so we could do recruit rank. But I don't think there's any point. I don't think there's much point at this... It's fine. We've got no more real enemies in Lustria. We've knocked that out. Cathay's a fucking shit show. So I could send all of my army. I could send them all north to deal with Morathi, or I could send all my armies over to Cathay. However, I think I probably want to finish this off because obviously I've still got my Changeling campaign on the go, and I'm a little bit concerned about trying to run 3 campaigns at the same time because it's quite exhausting. So I think we're just going to knock this one on the old head. What I might do is just cut out the bit where I move my forces to... All we're doing really is just moving... Oh, I've never seen that before. Is going to be moving... No. There you are. So, like the dragon... Do I want the dragon? Kind of live without it, can't I?
I must keep our forces in balance.
So basically I want Celestial Dragon crossbows and I want Celestial Dragon Guard and potentially like some fire rain rockets just for funsies. The sky junk? I mean the sky junk just seems worse. I think keep the fire rain rocket. I'm going to want... Okay, so what is that quest battle looks like? What does that quest battle look like? So there aren't a lot of large monsters there. Yeah, I might go for a couple of fire rain rockets and something like that. Just trick Yuan Bo's army out with the best shit we have available, effectively. Just like 4 crossbows, 5 Celestial Dragon Guard. I might get rid of... I mean, the Jade Lion's been there for a while, but I might keep the Sun Dragon, but the Jade Lion... He seems to die really quickly. That's my only problem with him. Well, maybe I get another one. Do I get a second? Oh, I can. Do you? No, you don't have that. What's your thing? Guardian Shield. Okay, I'm going to get... We'll replace the dragon with another Jade Boy. So we get more spell intensity. That's my thinking. That's what we're going with. Is there any... Dragon Guard. I mean, physical resistance sounds pretty good. More armor is generally fine, I guess. Something like that. All right, let's
in the future.
Let's go with that. We're gonna cut the bit out where I basically will recruit this stuff, send him down, send you. They'll meet in the middle. We'll trade the army. We can teleport over and do that quest battle. I'm going to cut that bit out though, because that is basically just going to be a lot of moving up and down. We finally did it! So we've got an army. Now, I've just noticed that... I don't know who this guy is, but whoever he is, he's now invading the South Pole for some reason. Good for him, I guess. It's nice. How's everyone else doing? Well, Marathi has been kicked. Oh, it looks like Tyrion and Marathi about to go at it once again. Jesus Christ, guys. Just fuck. Alright, it's just easier. Down in... I mean, Cathay is still holding on by its barest fingernails, but it is still there, which is good for that. So, let's get on with doing the... Where is it? Yeah, let's do this. Go. Let's do it. Okay, Mazda Mundi's coming in as well. Lovely. Fantastic. We've got some banners here. I'm going to give... I'm going to give this one to Yuan Bo. I'm going to give this one to those... No. Change my mind. Those guys. And this one to... I don't know those guys. I don't really get... Oh, we get some reinforcements. Oh, God. We get 2 lots of reinforcements. Okay. Good. Neat. Neat. So, this is a siege battle. We are defending a city. Which city? I don't know. Why? I'm not entirely sure. Either way. You know what? I don't think I've ever seen a lizard man ram before, and that is very on brand for them. Right, they're using anti-grav technology so they can move a big stick over to a wooden door to smash it down. Fine, whatever. Fine. So the men are led by 2 generals. We get Tihi, Tehenyuan, and we've also got Mazda Mundi. Mazda Mundi's level 20, so is Tihi. Our forces are hanging back. We are defending the final victory location. However, it's this point that I get told that reinforcements will continue to pour onto the battlefield from my side until we lose the center building here. So I am going to mull that over. I quite like my defensive position. They're using anti-grav to move a big tower over to a wall so they can get over the wall. I don't think the Slan are the big thinkers they claim to be. That's my take. That's my hot take. So Tihi is mostly attacking our left flank here. Mazda Mundi is mostly attacking the front, although he will actually start... He does not know what he wants to do. He will start splitting his forces and going around the other flanks. We've also got flanking force over here, but this is quite small, so I don't really have to worry about that. Now, people pointed out in one of the previous battles, I lost these towers, and that is because for some fucking reason, they are tied to this objective. I don't really... I mean, you could say, well, that's to make you defend that location, and I guess that could be true, but also, why? I mean, I guess if they were attacking here, you could then, but if they're attacking here or anywhere on the front, I mean, there's no point building these towers if you're going to be defending these areas. That just doesn't make any sense. I'm very confused about. I think that must be just a bug. That's my only conclusion. That must be a bug. They must have decided to rejig the supply locations and just didn't actually check to see what was tied to what. Because in my opinion, these towers should be tied to this one. And the fact there's only two towers, no towers, and then there's 2 towers. There's only like 4 towers in the entire... Is that right? 1, 2, 3... Yeah, no, 6 towers. So there's 8 towers. There's 8 towers in the entire city, and that's it. Fairly sure that's fairly low. Maybe they should put some more in. Yuan Bo is attacking the emotional support feathered snake. However, what I have noticed is that Teehee is kind of alone, isn't he? He's kind of hanging out here. Old Skink Jesus. Well, Skink Moses, it really should be. He's got some reading material, and he's desperate for you to have a look. Bless him. So, being alone like that makes him quite susceptible to being sniped, and I would really like to snipe him. We've got a bloody ace position on it. Look, this bridge. Look at that. Fire rain rockets right where we need them. Oh, that is a thing of beauty. Holy shit. What an absolute nightmare place for those fire rain rockets to be. Horrendous. More and more reinforcements are arriving, including things like Terracotta Sentinels, Great Longmar Riders. We're going to get Sky Junks as well. So you get a lot of reinforcements, and we're now heading down to knock out Teehee. That was a rough landing, but any landing you can walk away from is good, I guess. Right, we're going to take out Teehee. Teehee is going to take a lot of damage there. He does have 5... Oh, he's got some decent... What's this one do? Arcane configuration. More power recharge rate. Okay. Blade of the Serpent's Tongue. That is a fucking awful epic item. Holy shit. The Plank of Sotek is slightly better. Only slightly, though. Oof. Yeah, that's rough. Anyway, Teehee is getting his arse handed to him. Watch out, you're a little bit low on health. You know what could happen? You could get executed. So we're losing a couple of victory. That's why I haven't built the towers in the centre, because I don't really see the point. Teehee is executable. We can execute him with a hit. However, he just seems to be dodging. Oh no, there he goes. There we go. We executed him. He's down. And we're going to ignore the Sacred Croxagore as Yuan Bo takes off, because Mazdamundi is also looking a little bit lonely. Currently, he's trying to climb the wall. Good for him. So, at first, only peasants were coming in as reinforcements, but now we're getting things like Sky Junks and Jade Dragon. So at that point, I thought, well, I should probably protect that centre building, shouldn't I? That's probably quite a sensible option. And the enemy was drawing a little bit closer. So we're actually going to push our forces up to that centre to protect it. And to be honest, while this battle is fine, I think it would have been way more interesting if if you were like being mobbed. So you had reinforcements coming, you know, massed reinforcements coming, and it was, I don't know, say a 15-minute countdown. So there was reinforcements coming in from all sides. It was Miao Ying, Zhao Ming, a celestial general, all that kind of good stuff, and lots of reinforcements, great Longmar riders, like they're racing to back you up in defending the city. And you had a 15-minute countdown, and at that point, the enemy were just reinforcing constantly until about say 5 minutes before your reinforcements turned up, and at that point they were turned off. And maybe you should have buffs to like replenish your ammo and stuff. And it should be a desperate. What I want to see is like falling back street by street, like trying to hold them off as long as possible, waiting for those reinforcements. What I would like to see is like defending the bridges here desperately from hordes and hordes of lizard men when your reinforcements turn up. And at that point, suddenly the battle changes. That would be such a cool battle, wouldn't it? I mean, tough to get right, but well worth the effort in my opinion. It would give that real Helm's Deep feeling. Anyway, Master Mundi's currently by his lonesome. He's just waddling into the city there. And he comes. So we are going to land, and we are going to kick the shit out of him. What spells does he have? Does he have the... Oh, he does have the Ruination of Cities. Apparently he's already used it? On fucking what? Idiot. Master Mundi is getting his ass kicked. Our forces has moved up, so we've now got a couple of Celestial Dragon Guard holding the centre and the flanks. There's actually just some Celestial Dragon Crossbowmen over here. However, we do have a Terracotta Sentinel keeping the Feral Troglodon busy. We've also got a car. Oh, it's a Skink Oracle. Peasants holding them back. We've also got more crossbows over here as well, so these guys are doing some excellent work. We've got that centre hell, which means more reinforcements are pouring in, so we're getting Sky Lanterns and Sky Junks as well, because those are the missile artillery variants. Oh, Master Mundi's dead. There we go. Executed him. He's down. Yuan Bo is barely scratched. Look at that. What's his... I'm interested to see. What's your damage dealt as gold? 7,000. Yeah, I'll do it. He's just been roaming around, assassinating, and he's done it very, very well. I mean, have a couple of peasant garrisons like you had here. Maybe even have 3 peasant garrisons. Like, stock the city with, like, expendable guys and have the lizard men tear through them. And then your forces are like the bulwark who are holding them back, backing up the peasant units. And that would be so cool! Holy shit, that would be amazing. That'd be such a good quest battle. I genuinely would look forward to that. But, I mean, this is fine. It's you know, I had fun playing this battle. It was good. Definitely one of the better final battles I think they've done. I think it's because you're more on the defensive, so you feel a little bit more like the battle, the flow of battle is more, is determined more by you. Where I think with the Realm of Chaos quest battles, the survival battles, it always feels like the flow of battle is dictated by the enemy reinforcements. Which is a weird take, I think. But I kind of feel it's the right one. I like some factions on the survival battles, but particularly the ogres were really bad. Oh, I fucking hated the ogres in the survival battles. It was just a nightmare because they're such a chargy army, and you don't really have room to maneuver in a survival battle. I mean, the maps are huge, but realistically, because you're constantly being attacked from all sides, you don't really have any way to control the flow. You just sort of like sit there and hold on. And for some armies that works, and for some it really doesn't. In come the great Longmar Riders as we mop up the last of the Lizardmen survivors. See the Sky Lanterns holding position overhead, just picking off Lizardmen. Teehee's forces are on the run and Mazda-Mundis are about to break too. I think they lost their nerve when the Feral Dread Saurian went down, because I suspect he was probably a lot of their power ranking or their power strength. So once we took out him with a nice little execute, boop, boop, he landed on that great Longmar Rider. Well, never mind. He shouldn't be seen standing directly in front of him. There we go. The compass has been... I'm assuming this is Wage In and that's why we're here, but then why are the Lizardmen here? I have fucking no... I genuinely don't know. Well, there we go. We suffered 3 losses. 3 losses.
Through Yuan Bo's brutal diligence, the command of the Emperor is executed. The Wu Sing compass can now harness the full might of the winds of magic. Even now, the Jade Dragon watches over Wei Qin and the whole of the Celestial Empire, his all-seeing eyes unclouded by pity or mercy.
Woo! Dictatorship! Whoop, whoop. Well, there we go. A Prophet of Doom. And we have completed the long campaign victory condition, just as the Tomb King's awake. Ah, good times. Well, there we go. The Yuan Bo campaign. Okay, so I like the fact that there is a little there's restrictions on, not restrictions. There's a definite way towards victory. There's multiple ways you can accomplish that, but it doesn't feel too all-encompassing, because I think some of the other victory conditions are very bland. This one obviously has a storyline of sorts. With that said, I find it weird how none of it is, like, in Cathay. Personally, I think maybe if it was over here and you sort of had that connection to Cathay, but at the same time you were a little bit removed, I think that would feel better. I mean, I know that we've got the sea lanes and you can travel backwards and forwards, but I still think there is that... Because the AI doesn't use the sea lanes, you can just safely ignore Cathay for the most part. It doesn't affect you, so you don't have to worry about it. Whereas if you were over here, obviously you'd have that connection to it. Being in Lustria, I mean, obviously it's nice that we get some faction diversity. I don't still understand why. Obviously, it's like we're trying to get the geomantic web, but I didn't really feel like I knew why that was there. Why were we doing this here? It just didn't feel connected to me. And being so far away from Cathay, when Yuan Bo is basically the XL dragon. He's basically he is logistics dragon. So of all the dragon children to wander over to Lustria to do some bullshit, I don't know why it was him. And I know people are going to say, well, yeah, but that's because the sea dragon failed, and that's purely conjecture, right? You don't know that. No one knows that. They've put him in Lustria for faction diversity reasons. There's no good reason for it. That's the only thing I can think of. Which is a shame, because I think it was the wrong choice. I think Yuan Bo was the wrong choice at the wrong time. In the wrong place. Maybe Yuan Bo should have been one of the first dragons that we met. And then Zhao Ming. I think Zhao Ming would make more sense. Because you could very easily do a, oh shit, Mummy and Daddy's found my drug collection. I'm just gonna hoof it over to Lustria. I'm gonna try and wheedle my way back into their affections by doing something weird and fucking mental like this. Because I would kind of get that. Like, he's the drug child. He's disappeared off into Lustria with an army, like, unsanctioned. And I would kind of go, yes, I can get on board with that. Yuan Bo being Administrator Dragon and going to Lustria? I don't get it. I still don't. It still doesn't feel right. It's the same with Mother Ostankia. Why is she in Nagaron? Faction diversity reasons. It doesn't feel right. I mean, the changeling could have literally been anywhere. It doesn't matter for him. But it's just strange to have two characters who feel like they have ties to specific locations and then just punt them over to the other side of the world. Either way, we have secured a victory. We've done a compass. Wei Jin is... It's fine. It's just don't think about it or look at it too much. And I'll see you next time. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next campaign. Well, the Changeling campaign. We're doing the Changeling, aren't we?